Joshua was born laughing joyously. Imagine that for a moment. A baby born from God, as all babies, and like all things are, into this physical existence, not kicking, screaming, and crying, but laughing. A wholehearted laugh from his gut, as if he was born thinking of the funniest joke ever told. Joshua's laughter startled the doctors and his parents. But laughter's infectious. Soon, they all started giggling, and then, quickly, outright guffawing. Joshua's inviting laugh caused an astonishing release of happiness, something none of them had before experienced. It was cathartic. The room was alive with wonder and unobstructed delight. Everyone was overcome by this innocent, bemusing child. Joshua giggled as the nurse gently positioned him in his mother's welcoming arms. Maria smiled at Joshua, then lovingly glanced at her husband Jose, whose beaming, snaggle-toothed grin hid his concern for the future. As the room settled down, Jose silently prayed. While joy filled the hospital room now, Maria's pregnancy had been difficult, and just getting into the hospital nearly impossible. Maria and Jose are poor farm workers, immigrants to a land that wants their labor, but not them or their culture. Life is not merely challenging, it's grueling and inhumane. Days are spent from sunup to sundown under the hot sun. At night, makeshift shelters burst at already stretched seams as a dozen or so people nudge and poke, seeking even the smallest of personal spaces. Maria worked in the fields until the last week of her pregnancy when she simply couldn't stand on her feet any longer. The hospital denied the couple care days before the baby was due. No insurance, no green card, no admittance. That the country was breaking Jose and Maria's backs mattered not. No insurance, no service. Well, from hospital to hospital they trekked, turned away every time. No insurance, no green card, no money, no room, no service. Dejected, they had no choice but to wait until the last possible moment and go to an emergency room for delivery. So it was with no unnoticed sense of irony that Jose now looked around the room and at his cheerful baby Joshua, knowing the future was not going to be as joyous as this spectacularly special moment. Reality has a way of correcting our spectacles. As if he knew his father was in turmoil, Joshua reached out and touched Jose's hand, snapping him out of his darkness and back into the present. Joyous moment. Jose looked at Joshua to see his baby grinning wildly back at him, as if to say, "Come on, man, life is awesome! What a ride!" Jose thought to himself, how innocent and joyful life is before it kicks your teeth out. Seemingly understanding, Joshua squeezed Jose's hand. Hard. Jose winced in surprise and pulled his hand away. "What is it, my love?" Maria asked. "Isn't our little son very happy?" Jose smiled, took Maria's hand, and said, "He is perfect, just like his mother." Their moment of reverie was interrupted by an approaching nurse. "I'm so sorry," the nurse haltingly said. "Unfortunately, you can't stay here any longer. We need the space for some others. Some of us put together a little care package for you. There are baby clothes, some diapers, and other things you'll be able to use at home." Jose begrudgingly accepted the much-needed goods, his dejection countered by Joshua's bright-eyed giggling. The ride home was torturous. Jose, Maria, and Joshua were huddled together in the back of a very rickety pickup truck. The sun was menacingly hot, set high in the sky, and beating on them mercilessly. Still, they maintained a sense of calm. This was the way of their world. Joshua laughed with delight as the pickup turned toward the plantation, off the paved state road, and onto the private dirt and gravel patchwork of potholes and dirt mounds. Maria clenched Jose's hand tightly, the pain of every bump and swerve a lightning bolt reverberating throughout her weary body. She prayed silently as the pickup slowed to a halt at their group home, where everyone was waiting. They had already heard about the arrival of the joy-filled baby. The community organized a colossal birthday welcome home party full of singing, music, dancing, food, stories, prayers and thanksgiving, and hugs from everyone as if they might never be able to hug you again. Joshua laughed with delight as La Familia adored him. In the days that followed, Maria headed to work in the misty fields. In the distance, she could hear Joshua's belly laughs, followed by more laughter from his caring community. She smiled, knowing the infectiousness of joy firsthand. Joy travels from person to person faster than light, and Maria suspected that Joshua's joy was transforming their community and maybe the world forever. The end. Okay, my friends, my question for you to consider today is, from where or whom do you receive joy? From where or whom do you receive joy? I'll send you into a couple of breakout rooms for a few moments so you can discuss. If somebody in the breakout rooms would please take notes so that we can get back together and share our thoughts with each other, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your conversations. Hopefully this will work out.